Now let's get started with the definition of wealth. So, what do you think about when you hear the word wealth? Really think about it for a moment. Okay, maybe many men think about this, and many women think about that. But in terms of business, wealth is not just about money. Wealth is everything you own, minus thing you owe. You own your income and assets, and you own the liabilities. Maybe you will be confused what assets include. Assets consist of houses and real estate, liquid assets, and financial securities. To sum up, wealth is everything you own, minus thing you owe. So we have just discussed the definition of wealth. Now I'd like to move on to the next section. Advantages of being wealthy. There are countless advantages of being wealthy, but here I focus on 3 major ideas. First one, with wealth, you can get a better lifestyle living. You will enjoy a life that everyone always dreams about. Second, you can take a step above other people with wealth. Think of the president election of 1960. The wealth that John Kennedy brings to the candidacy gives him a slight bit of more power than other politicians. Finally, in business field, wealthy people use their wealth to become the head of a business. First of all, with their wealth, the wealthy people are more famous. Their name always appear on the news or on many websites. Then they have ability to influence others. And after all, they have more power. Their business activities will affect other enterprise. So, as far as we know, wealth is power. Now let's look at the last major point today. Meanings of this saying in doing business. First, it helps you dare to dream big. If you are not wealthy enough, you will be afraid of taking risks. But when you're wealthy already, you will want to get wealthier and do whatever you can to make dreams come true. Second, it gives you more opportunities to enlarge your ventures. You can do a multi-million-dollar takeover or buyout to enlarge the scale of your business, as well as develop the economic resources with wealth, buying more lands, increasing capital, and developing the quality of labor. We cannot run anything without money. I have a case study to illustrate my points today. Google is a famous multinational corporation which provides internet products and services. This is the financial table of Google. We can see that Google company achieve extremely high revenue every year. I did a comparison about revenue between Google and Microsoft. And according to this, both are very wealthy, and especially in the most recent years, Google got higher revenue. Google used their wealth to acquire over 100 companies. Some of those are famous companies such as YouTube, a video center website with more than $1 billion, Motorola Mobility with more than $12 billion, and acquiring Yahoo is their future plan. Recently, Google and Microsoft both are competing to determine who will buy Yahoo, but Google gets the upper hand over Microsoft. Google is on the top of this game. You may wonder, what happened if Yahoo is acquired by Google? If this situation happens, Google will make one impossible thing possible, creating a monopoly for online services. As you can see, I have a case study explaining how wealth can bring power, which makes many things possible. And that brings me to the end of my speech. Let me review 3 major ideas I've just covered. Definition of wealth, from wealth to power, and the meaning of it in doing business. Wealth brings power, which can make some impossible things to possible. If we can appreciate the importance of the wealth, then we can understand how wealth really is power. In my speech, I don't praise the power of wealth. I just focus on what wealth can do. You put wealth in the right use, it gives you what you need. You allow it to control you, it's gonna be a big problem. So it's good and it's bad. It's on your head to use it. That's my whole speech today. Thanks for your listening.